At the bottom of the world, in a place untouched by time, the wind howls across a desert of ice. Antarctica, barren, alien, and still, stretches like a frozen ocean. There are no trees, no towns, no borders. Just snow, sky, and secrets, buried beneath miles of ancient ice. But beyond its silence, strange whispers persist. From erratic compass readings and vanishing aircraft to rumors of Nazi relics and interdimensional gateways, Antarctica has earned its reputation as one of Earth's most enigmatic places. Among the most bizarre claims are stories of time anomalies, distortions in space and time that defy science and logic. And the deeper we go, the stranger it becomes. In 1947, Admiral Richard E. Byrd, an American naval officer and seasoned polar explorer, led Operation High Jump, a massive military expedition to Antarctica involving 13 ships, aircraft, and over 4,000 men. Officially, the mission was to test equipment in cold climates. Unofficially, whispers circulated of secret objectives, perhaps confronting hidden threats left over from World War II. What's more intriguing is what Byrd supposedly experienced during a reconnaissance flight over the pole. According to posthumous accounts attributed to his lost diary, Byrd's aircraft entered a region of warm air where mammoths roamed and metallic disc-shaped craft hovered in silence. He allegedly communicated with an advanced race of beings who warned humanity about nuclear war. The US government has never confirmed the existence of this diary. Skeptics dismiss it as a hoax, but for believers, it was the first clue that Antarctica may be hiding a tear in time, or a passage to somewhere else. Antarctica is not just cold, it's magnetically strange. Deep below the ice, scientists have discovered anomalies in the Earth's magnetic field. One of the most perplexing regions is Wilkesland, a vast subglacial crater nearly 500 kilometers wide. Satellite readings have shown a massive gravitational anomaly beneath the surface, something denser than surrounding rock. Some theorists suggest it's the remnants of a giant asteroid, possibly responsible for a past extinction event. Others claim it's the entrance to a subterranean structure, possibly even an ancient machine, like a dormant time device buried in prehistoric times. More grounded explanations focus on geological formations, but even mainstream scientists agree Antarctica's crust is warped, its magnetic readings uneven. Something is down there and it doesn't behave like the rest of the Earth. There's a place near the geographic South Pole that's strictly off limits, even to most scientific teams. This restricted area, often referred to as part of the Amundsen-Scott Station's protected perimeter, is under constant surveillance. While official explanations cite environmental concerns or delicate equipment, rumors swirl about what lies beneath the ice. Pilots have reported GPS blackouts. Planes approaching the area have turned back, citing magnetic interference and time discrepancies between flight logs and real time. One Australian scientist claimed that clocks on their equipment shifted inexplicably during a brief flyover, gaining several minutes with no discernible cause. Could natural electromagnetic fields explain this? Or is there something under the ice warping time itself? During the 1930s and 40s, Nazi Germany launched expeditions to Queen Maud Land, a remote stretch of Antarctica which they renamed New Schwabenland. While much of this was geopolitical posturing, persistent rumors tell a different story. Of underground bases, exotic technologies, and time manipulation experiments. Some fringe theorists claim the Nazis discovered an ancient device, either left behind by a lost civilization or non-human intelligence, that could manipulate time or open rifts between dimensions. According to these tales, after World War II, remnants of the Third Reich retreated to this hidden base, continuing secret experiments. While there's no hard evidence to support these theories, Cold War intelligence documents confirm that both the US and Soviet Union monitored this region closely. Something drew their attention and kept it for decades. Buried beneath nearly 4 kilometers of solid ice lies Lake Vostok, one of the largest subglacial lakes in the world. Isolated from the surface for millions of years, the lake holds an ecosystem completely alien to the rest of Earth. In 2012, Russian scientists drilled into Vostok to collect water samples. What they retrieved shocked them: unknown microbial life and strange chemical signatures. But after an initial flurry of excitement, the results were quietly buried, and the expedition was abruptly paused. Soon, whispers emerged. Seismic sensors had detected unusual tremors. GPS equipment reportedly malfunctioned, and some reports, never verified, claimed that an exploratory robot sent under the ice had gone missing entirely. Lake Vostok, some believe, hides more than just ancient water. Some say it's a doorway into the past or into something else entirely. One of the most persistent rumors in Antarctica lore involves Albert Einstein and Werner von Braun, both said to have been flown to Antarctica in the 1950s for a classified US military briefing. According to the story, they were shown evidence of a time-related anomaly beneath the ice, an energy phenomenon that appeared to bend space and distort instruments. There are no flight records to prove such a visit, no testimonies from either man, and yet, the rumor refuses to die. It appears repeatedly in declassified intelligence chatter, personal memoirs, and conspiracy digests. The idea that the world's most brilliant physicist was summoned to Antarctica to investigate a time rift remains one of the strangest stories to emerge from the ice. In 1513, Ottoman Admiral Byrd created a map that continues to baffle historians. Among its detailed coastlines is what appears to be the ice-free shore of Antarctica, 300 years before the continent was officially discovered, and thousands of years before modern satellites revealed its true shape under the ice. Supporters of the time anomaly theory argue the map is evidence of an ancient global civilization with aerial knowledge or access to advanced viewing methods. Others propose that explorers somehow inherited maps from lost cultures, possibly Atlantean in origin, that saw Antarctica before it froze. If so, what kind of civilization mapped the southernmost continent before the last ice age? In the 1970s and 80s, Cold War surveillance picked up strange data from Antarctica. Brief, high-frequency bursts, electromagnetic pulses, and unexplained seismic activity. These were often dismissed as technical noise or natural phenomena, but some physicists began to wonder, could Antarctica's unique geology, ice layers, pressure, and magnetic fields interact with time on a quantum level? There is a theory in physics called the chronotope effect, suggesting that under extreme conditions, gravity, magnetism, and pressure, localized distortions in space-time might occur. In most places on Earth, the conditions aren't sufficient, but in Antarctica, under miles of ice and magnetic distortion, the equation might change. These ideas remain speculative, but the scientific interest in Antarctica has only grown. Local folklore and modern expedition reports alike contain strange tales. Time slips experienced by researchers, shifts in perception, watches that stopped and restarted, or a strange silence that descended out of nowhere, One Soviet-era account describes a research team that lost 3 hours during a simple traverse between stations. Their instruments kept recording but showed no forward movement, as if time itself had paused. Another American scientist in the 1990s reported stepping into a narrow crevasse and hearing voices speaking a language he couldn't identify. He left the area shaken and disoriented, with distorted photos and corrupted data on his recording equipment. While none of these accounts are officially verified, they all share eerie common threads: disorientation, electromagnetic disturbance, and temporal confusion.
Modern satellite radar continues to scan Antarctica's icy depths.
What it reveals are strange geometric formations, domes buried in ice, and perfect circular depressions that don't match natural geology. Some claim they're just oddities of terrain. Others insist they are structures built before the ice, before written history. Could these be ancient power stations, research facilities from a lost civilization, or even ancient mechanisms that once controlled time? Official agencies deny all such claims, but leaked documents and whistleblower accounts continue to feed the mystery.
As Antarctica melts, it's slowly revealing what has long been hidden. Old mountain ranges, lost lakes, unexplained cavities, and perhaps something even stranger, clues to how time may behave differently beneath the surface of the Earth. Whether it's natural magnetism, ancient technology, or mere human perception, something about Antarctica warps reality, blurring lines between past, present, and future. And whatever that truth may be, it lies buried under the coldest silence on Earth. You've just explored another mystery with JB Animated Mysteries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on notifications so you never miss a story where facts and fiction collide. Until next time, the truth is out there. Keep looking.